Members of council, I'll bring our meeting to order. Workshop. Ms. James, would you please call roll of the council?
The Honorable Mayor Pro Tem Alex Heath.
Present.
Honorable Linda J. Davis.
Present.
The Honorable Samantha Hudson.
Present.
The Honorable Hattie Portis Jones.
Present.
The Honorable Ulysses J. Smallwood.
Present.
Okay.
First item we have tonight is a public hearing on the proposed fiscal year 2025-2026 annual budget.
Okay. At this time, members of council, can I entertain a motion to open the public hearing?
So moved. Second.
Motion is made by Ms. Jones and second by Mr. Small. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Well, let me do this. Go ahead, sir. I'll let you do your presentation then. I'll do the vote. I'll do the vote again. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, council members. My name is Kenneth Abida. I'm the finance director.
Could you speak in the mic or either turn it up?
Yes. Let me. Is that good enough?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The budget has not changed from what we presented last time we met, and the bottom line is still the same. So I thought today we just do a public hearing on the budget.
Okay. Members of council, if you don't mind, can I do that vote again, Ms. James? Or do I?
It's open.
Oh, that's already over in this case. I'll cut in. I'm sorry, say what, ma'am?
He still has some more presentation.
I thought he said. Oh, I thought he said that was it.
Yes, I'm done on the
Go
budget.
ahead, sir. Keep going.
The budget, I'm done.
Keep going.
The projected revenue on the, you won't take it back. The projected revenue on the first page is 36 million approximately. That compares with the expenditure of 36 million as well. So we have a balanced budget. Then on the second page, we have the proposed other funds, which comprises of the enterprise funds and other allocations. And on the third page, we have the summary of a total budget of approximately $83.45 million. And I think that is all. If there are any questions concerning the budget, I would like to answer those.
At this time, does anyone here wish to speak regarding the budget? Anyone here? Okay. Seeing no comment, at this time, I will ask for a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, that motion carries. Any members of council has a comment?
Can I get who made the motion to close it?
To close it was Ms.
I did.
Ms. Davis.
Made the motion.
Who's this? And Mr. Heath was the second. Any member of council?
Yes.
Go ahead, Mr.
So noting that there wasn't any changes, there were remarks that were made around utilities, the training stipend and amount for those individuals that were here. I did discuss also making sure that we had enough in that budget for customer service training. We was not apprised to the type of training that they would get or what they're getting now in terms of customer service, but I wanted to know, how does the budget now unchanged reflect that, or is that something administratively that's going to be addressed?
I think, if I may,
Go ahead, sir.
each department is responsible for the training. Members of that department will provide to the staff members. In the finance, specifically in the finance, we have several training programs coming up. And in my last meeting with the staff, I intimated them with training coming up at the Calvinson Institute of Government, and ICMA as well is providing some training. And I intimated the staff members with those trainings, and I believe they will
I
register
wanted to
for
know how
them
does the budget now unchanged?
with those trainings, and I believe they will
I
register
wanted to
for
know how
them.
does the budget now unchanged? Is that the ghost?
Oh, my God.
That's scary. Whoa.
Go ahead, sir.
Speaking respectively concerning the finance department, those training provisions have been put in place. But I can't speak specifically about other departments.
So it was a little bit over 5,000 in utilities for training. All I just really wanted to know, are we going to boost that up? And that you all seriously consider those leaders that were here, getting them to the conference at MEAG. It's very important.
Absolutely. We heard your counsel before,
Okay.
Councilwoman Hudson.
Okay.
And so we will definitely look at adding additional management staff to the MEAC conference. I know that the director was there last year, but we want to expand that based upon your suggestion. You also asked about customer service training. We use a platform currently in utilities that's called Priors that has a number of customer service trainings in it. But in addition to that, we are reaching out to GMA. They have done specific trainings for us prior. And so our intention is to engage with GMA to have them do a specific customer service training for our customer service staff. So that will be added as well.
Okay, and one more thing, I talked about and brought it before this council, when it came to, oh Lord, it went over my head now. Jesus, it was headed just right there. We talked about utilities, the customer service part. Oh, I exactly know what it is now. During those discussions, I did hear the utility director talk about that they do discuss capital improvement, but I want this to be a more formal process, since we know that MEAG in our utilities, how it's ran, it should have those plans on their own. So I would like to see the administration work with utilities to develop this separate plan, which it's a part of the MEAG structure. It's a part of their format in which they use, where we have the capital improvement plan, and we also have the economic development plan. And I think when you have those things that are clear, because a lot of what you're hearing, I know you hear this, Ms. Chris, a lot, the investment in building up the infrastructure for utilities. When you have the economic development and you have the capital improvement plan visible for residents to see, they can see the advancement in what the city is actually doing to address that. It also shows us how we are utilizing the rates, and how we're really making a decision about lowering rates or decreasing rates. And I know the residents wish that was a thing, that we could decrease the rates. But I just think that when we have that for utilities, because it is its own separate entity, a part of the city, we have an economic development plan for the city as a whole. So I just wanted to make sure that we're going to be moving in that format so it's very clear. And I think it's best practice for business. Utilities is our business, to have that separated. So, and I want to thank my colleague again for helping me get to that MEAG conference, because I learned so much information there. And I want to make sure that our utility leaders have that same support, and that this budget will support them on that. I yield. Thank you.
Does any other member of council have? Go ahead, Ms. Jones.
Yes, I think it is very important and significant that our net millage rate remains exactly the same. And so could you talk a little bit about that? Even though the assessed value of property went up, the millage rate, and as a result, the net tax digest went up, but our net tax levy remained the same as last fiscal year or this fiscal year. And can you talk about what that means and how we were able to maintain the same level for the millage rate?
Thank you, Council Member. We are maintaining the same level, but the revenue is going to go up because there are new suburbs that are opening and a couple of new commercial businesses that that should be coming into stream during before the middle of the fiscal year 2026. So that's where the revenue basically is coming from. The increase in revenue is coming from. But other than that, the millage rate stays the same as last year.
Okay. Thank you very much for that clarification. So in developing this budget for fiscal year 25-26, we included the new subdivisions that are going, that are expected to come online.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that what you said? Yes. And that includes about, is it 6 or 7 subdivisions, I recall? And could you also speak to, Mr. Phillips, what those commercial developments that are coming online as well?
And so let me make sure I can recall them all. We currently have under construction Ferndale, which is actually in phase 2. We also have about to break ground the mixed-use development that will be on 74 with Portman at Meadow Glen. That one is at break ground. We have the mixed-use development that was approved on Renaissance Parkway at Milam Road, Middleburg project. That one is currently scheduled to be under construction in this fiscal year as well. The other subdivision,
Vickers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Vickers Road subdivision is also under construction. Those are all the ones that we anticipate will be in active construction during the proposed budget that is now before Mayor and Council. There are a couple of others that have been approved but have not clarified their timeline yet. There's one, another one on 74, a mixed-use project that is located just beyond Milam Road, headed towards Tyrone. That one is Vita Enterprises, and so we haven't got a definitive timeline on that one, but that would be yet another development that if they move forward, we would add that to the projections for FY26 as well.
All right, and did I hear you say the project that's on Highway 29 at John Rivers Road?
So that project is also expected to move forward in FY26 as well. That project was contingent upon working through the process with the state, GDOT, for a traffic light at that intersection. My last update from the from the Community Development Director is that they have almost gotten to the end of that process. They've gotten tentative approval from the Georgia Department of Transportation. So once they have the final process for that in place, then we'll release the LDP for them to start construction on that project.
All right, and then the commercial projects that are expected to come online that were mentioned?
The commercial projects, now each of the mixed-use developments have commercial components added to them. And so that's 3 mixed-use development projects. The most current one is the one at Meadow Glen that has already started. I believe that LDP has been issued and they've started construction. And so that one has 12,000 square feet of commercial, which includes 2 sit-down restaurants and some other commercial assets as well.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. And I wanted to highlight this issue because it shows how important economic development is for our community, that bringing in new construction, be it housing or commercial properties, adds to our tax base, thus increasing our tax base, but not necessarily increasing the property taxes for residents. And so thank you to our Economic Development Director and our Economic Development Department, as well as you, Mr. Phillips and Ms. Chris. And I thank you to this dais, quite frankly, in working with all of you in bringing those projects to the forefront. And that those projects are consistent with the vision and the quality of life that we've heard from the citizens that we want to have in this city. So thank you so much for that.
Ms. Davis and then Mr. Heath. Go ahead.
Okay. Just for the clarity, and either the finance director or Mr. Phillips can answer this, in reference to the millage rate, which did not increase, but in some publications, excuse me, there are some cities that the millage rate did not increase, but they still had to have meetings with their citizens because there was no rollback. Can you explain that to the citizens who may have seen those publications and wondering why we did not have to have any meetings with our citizens? Because our millage rate stayed the same.
Speaking with representative from Fulton County, they intimated me that we don't necessarily have to have a public hearing on the millage rate because it remained the same as last year's. We don't have to do that. But if we want to do it, if council want to have a public hearing on that, they may as well do it. But by law, if the millage rate, there's no change in the millage rate, there's no need to have a public hearing.
Anybody?
I think she asked about the rollback,
Or rollback.
right, and which did not change either.
That,
That did not change either. Right.
Could you explain why it didn't change, which was the question?
okay.
So the rollback did not change in the current year because the revenues that we are bringing in are projected to be the same as the revenues from the previous year.
Okay.
So that's why the rollback remains the same.
Okay, and I think that's the key, so that the citizens will understand that when they see another city that says their millage rate did not change, however, since they didn't have to do the rollback or something, they got to have public hearings. Just so that's clear, if our citizens are thinking, well, why didn't we take that step?
Right? It is not required, as Mr. Beatty was just explaining, because our millage rate stays the same and our rollback is our revenues are projected to be the same as they were in the previous fiscal year.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much for that clarity.
Mr. Heath?
My question is, there's a subdivision on Fayetteville Road down below my Happy Drive where I live. They got the streets cut through there. They've got sidewalks put in, everything. What about that? When will that start? Do you have any idea?
I don't have those details with me, Councilman Heath, but I will check with Planning and Zoning and get you a complete update on the progress of that particular development.
It's supposed to be price range in the 400,000 range.
Okay.
So that's the reason I was curious.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Smallwood, you had it. Okay. And then, just for clarification purposes too, Fulton County didn't go up on their millage rate, but it was an all-out war at their Board of Commissioners meeting, literally, because of the fear that it was needed or the possibility. And so, of course, I'm not going to rehash what different commissioners had a whole different perspective about that, and you can see that on FGTV for yourself. But they had a packed house, but they did remain the same. But they did have a public meeting in this case. So, but with that being said, will the members of council have a comment? That concludes our item. Okay, so at this point, is that our only item, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we don't have any other item. We'll adjourn and start at 7 o'clock sharp. Members of council, well, just so you know, I mean, what's going to happen is, an item I'm going to add to when we get to the meeting, I'm actually going to have an item to add where I'm going to have the clerk to explain